melodrama this year. The hero's name is Albin Carpenter. Like any great hero, not quite the most intellectual fellow, but he gets the job done.
My name is Ashley Schulz. I am playing the villainess. Her name is Hedfertha Hillsdale. She is a typical villainess. She knows what she wants, and she knows how to get what she wants.
I'm Huckleberry Fields, and I'm playing Joshua Rotgut. He's a sheriff, and he's like super old, and cannot see very well at all, which is great for me because I also have terrible eyesight, so I'm already living the part. But he gets around mostly by like sniffing because he's got a nose for crime. So I have to stand on stage and a lot.
Well, my name is Rory Mack. I have written and am co-directing this show with Kathy Chadwick.
It is my first time being part of a melodrama. I have previous acting experience. I played villain number 4 in Guys and Dolls, or gangster number 4 in Guys and Dolls when I was in middle school. So.
Well, it is not my first time doing melodrama, although it's been probably 20 years since I've done the melodrama. So last time I did the melodrama, there was no air conditioning in the attic.
Oh my gosh. Not as many as I think I have. Probably 7, 8, something like that. I've written some for Cheyenne Little Theater. I've also written some for Pine Bluffs. And I have a couple that I've written that have never seen the light of day, that probably will never see the light of day. But I've done table reads of those scripts, but I don't know that they'll ever be produced.
And I always wanted to play the villainess, and I was told, no, you're not villainous material. But I think it just took some age, and I turned into a villainess.
The original version of this show was written for Pine Bluffs like 4 years ago, and it was such a fun show to see that I thought it would be fun to change it a little bit and bring it to Cheyenne. And so I did. I rewrote parts of it to change it up a little bit, and it was accepted by programming for this year's melodrama.
I really liked the jokes, like they're cheesy and stuff, but that's my sense of humor. And I really enjoyed working with the directors because they're really nice and they've been very helpful, like helping me get into character, especially Rory. He's been really good about like being patient with me and also being encouraging and being like, you don't have to get it right away, but you will get it. And he's a really good director.
My favorite part of being part of this production is just meeting new people. It's been really fun. We've had a lot of laughs, even with the COVID-19 restrictions and everything. I feel a great sense of camaraderie, and it's just been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Some of the hurdles that we've had to deal with have been seemingly insurmountable some days because we are socially distancing the cast as best we can, dealing with what to do about masks and covering people's faces. We did go from cloth masks, which I have on right now, but we do have the plastic face shields for the performers so that people can see their faces. They bring their own special challenge because of lighting issues, and so when you put a piece of plastic over someone's face, you have to deal with that lighting issue. But we decided that it was preferable to trying to have them emote through a piece of cloth covering their face. So we're going to be looking at maybe a little bit different lighting design, trying to do more lighting from the back and the sides, not so much from the front.
I've already told all my friends, but I would just encourage everyone to come out. It's going to be a fun time. You can have some drinks, just have a good, fun night out on town. Maybe get your mind off of everything and just have fun.
Well, I think the melodrama is always a good time. It's always worth your while to come to the Old Fashioned Melodrama at the Atlas Theater. But this year, when so many things have been canceled and there's been so many disappointments, man, it is your time to come out and be entertained and laugh and participate and just have an enjoyable night in the midst of this pandemic.
Well, you don't have much else to do in quarantine. But also, it's a part of Cheyenne tradition, and it's one of the few things they haven't shut down. So, if you want to get your Cheyenne spirit up, but you can't go to the rodeo, you might as well come to the melodrama.
This year, we are going to have limited seating. But this is going to be a year that the people that come see the show are going to remember this melodrama because of all the unique features that we're going to see with the masks and the social distancing. You'll get to see probably the very first and only spit take socially distanced on stage for our melodrama this year. So yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be the melodrama, and it's going to be booing and cheering and drinking beer and eating popcorn and having fun, and then it's going to be all this other stuff that makes it so unique that you won't want to miss it, because it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This year has been a challenging melodrama, but melodrama is magical, and it is going to happen.
And the show must go on.
It will, yes.